game makes my dick rock hard!
Paralives is a game currently in development by a small team, led by the creator Alex Massey, and I'm really excited about it. I've had a love-hate relationship with the Sims series for years, mostly due to EA being a money-grubbing whore, but Sims was really the only game of its kind. There were other games kinda like it, but they didn't scratch the same itch that Sims did, so I had to suck it up and deal with it. Now though, I can jump ship and never touch The Sims again. Each video I see from the game's creator gets me more excited for it. I know I'm gonna buy it day one, and we haven't even seen what the parafolk look like yet. While we don't know everything about the game, Alice has let us know many of the game's features and everything looks great. With every game project, I have things that I want in the game and things I hope will never come to be. So I thought it'd be fun to list them. In no particular order. Let's start off with the things I want in the game. First things first. My favorite expansion from the Sims series has to be Sims 3 Supernatural. Playing as mythical races is both fun and adds different ways to play/make unique stories. Plus it adds even more variety to the world. Vampires, werewolves, fairies, and mermaids would be great to play as. Or giving us the players the ability to make our own supernatural races. Imagine how nuts that would be. People would be making their own Catgirls, or Zora from The Legend of Zelda, maybe a reptile race, or Yetis, or... This is something that would make the world of Paralives mystical and add even more replay value. The game only comes with one town/world, so I hope we have a lot of freedom in changing it, adding different terrain, buildings, roads, so that each player can have their own unique town. Or just let us create a new world. That works too. Something I find lacking in other life simulation games is how important events affect the characters. Most of the time something good or bad will happen and then they'll go about their day, with a moodlet corresponding with that event. A lot of real life events change people, for better or worse, and I want to see that in the form of learning/getting new traits. Let's look at a few examples. Let's say one parafolk has a bad breakup caused by their partner cheating on them. This parafolk could get a Snoopy or observant trait because of this, so as to not let it happen to them again. Or someone who is just a complete asshole, like a straight up dick to everyone around them, adopts a stray pet they found. And as they take care of this animal, the negative traits become positive ones as they learn to soften up and learn to be nice. That kind of shit would be insane, and I would live for it. Have you ever had a hairstyle that you wanted to use but it wasn't long/short enough? 'Cause I fucking have. It's a minor thing, I know, but it still bothers me. Having an adjustable hair length would fix that issue. You could do it as a slider or something. Also, letting us dye any part of our hair would be cool. That way any hairstyle can be dyed at any part of it. I want lots of clutter. Different things to liven up the tables, counters, floors, etc. It just makes the house look lived in, which is always a good thing. If you don't play a lot of Sims, you might not know this phrase. Rabbit holes are places where Sims can enter, but you, aka the camera, can't. So you can't see what's going on in there. You usually get a pop-up explaining what happened, which is lame. I want to see that shit. I want to see that concert my parafolk go to, or to follow my para kids to school. Any of these features would be really cool to see. But like I said, I'd be fine if none of them got in. This project has got me and a lot of other people really excited. Even if some indie games have come out being utter dumpster fires, I'm still confident about this game. However, I am a pessimistic bitch, so I can't help but worry. And I really don't want any of these to be in the game. Now, I am a patient person, but I got limits. Any gamer gets pissed at waiting for too long to play the frickin' game they paid for. And if I'm stuck waiting for long enough, I'm gonna start contemplating every single thing in my goddamn life. Why do I keep saying you too every time a retail worker says thank you, come again? Why do I keep writing my full name and family cards? We share the same last name. Why can't I look people in the eyes for longer than 5 seconds when I talk to them? What the hell is wrong with me? Why can't I talk normal to people? Am I normal? I don't want to think about that shit. That's why I play video games, goddammit. My family has 8 members in it. In all of the Sims games, my household would be full and I wouldn't be able to add anyone new or even my frickin' pets.
Look at them. Don't you want them in your game?
I don't want to deal with that again in Paralives. If I had to pick an ideal limit, I'd say 16 to 20 in one house. I want to have a big-ass family, multi-generational ones, houses with a fuck ton of roommates like college dorms that I can control. Having non-controllable pets makes them feel more like items than members of your virtual family. Plus, being able to control them lets me stop them from breaking my shit. This is my biggest fear. Not expansions or DLC in general. I would be fine with DLC, if done right. Unlike EA, who will charge expansion packs like they're full-fledged frickin' games. Basically, I don't want the DLC for this game to be modeled and priced the same way EA does it. Most of the time, I feel like I'm getting ripped off when I buy a pack for Sims. Sometimes they make something really good that has a lot of stuff/things to use, but 9 times out of 10, the packs don't have anything really worthwhile. At least not at the price they currently have it at. While EA does have sales where you can get the packs for what I think are more appropriate pricing, it's still not great. EA shouldn't price that shit like that to begin with. I pray the game does not follow EA's example. Final thoughts? I'm really stoked for this game. I don't even care if I have to wait years for it. As developer keeps everyone up to date with what's going on his YouTube, Twitter, Discord, and Patreon. With all the stuff he's already shown off, I'm really hopeful that this project will be what it promises to be. I mean, I've been burned before, but I'm sure the Paralives creator isn't like a certain other game developer who just cares about his Patreon money and will solely work on the project, missing his own deadlines again and again and again and again and again and again. Wait, what was I talking about?